This person who disappeared from your life is coming back with a shocking confession. Someone you never expected to see again is about to return. They have been carrying a heavy secret that involves you, a truth that will change how you see the past and yourself. This is not a random event. The timing of their return has been carefully chosen for a reason that will soon become clear. The confession they bring will answer questions that have followed you for years. Questions you may have stopped asking but never stopped feeling. Their return is closer than you think. The moment of truth approaches quickly. You and this person once shared a deep bond. Their presence in your life felt important, meaningful, even necessary. When they vanished, they left an empty space that was never quite filled. Have you been thinking about them lately without knowing why? Maybe their name or face has appeared in your mind for no apparent reason. Perhaps you've had dreams where they return, trying to tell you something important. These are not coincidences. They are signs that the connection between you still exists across time and distance. The bond may have been stretched, but was never truly broken. Their energy is reaching toward you now, testing the waters, preparing for the moment of return. They wonder if you'll be open to what they must confess after all this time. The strange feelings you've had recently are the first ripples of their approaching presence. What this person needs to confess will reshape your understanding of the past. Their revelation contains information that will change how you see certain events and decisions that affected both your lives. They have finally found the courage to face you with the truth. This courage may not last if too much time passes. The window for this confession is opening now, but won't stay open forever. You might have noticed odd coincidences lately. Perhaps objects connected to them have resurfaced unexpectedly. Old photos appearing, shared memories coming up in conversation, or places you visited together suddenly crossing your path. The air feels charged when you're alone with your thoughts. A sense of anticipation hangs around you, as if something or someone is about to break through the surface of your normal life. These signs point to their impending return. They are gathering strength to finally reveal what they've hidden for so long. Like this video right now to open the channel of communication between you and this returning person. This person has carried their secret for years, letting it grow heavier with each passing day. The weight of this unspoken truth became so unbearable that they chose to disappear rather than face it, or face you with it. Now they realize that running solved nothing. The confession they need to make has followed them everywhere, denying them peace or the ability to truly move forward. They understand they cannot truly live until they share this truth with you. What they need to confess directly involves something that changed both your lives. A moment, a decision, or an action that set both of you on different paths than you might have traveled otherwise. You may have created your own explanation for what happened, but their truth will reveal a completely different picture. This revelation will answer questions that have lingered in the back of your mind for years. The doubts that occasionally surface when you remember them, the confusion about why things unfolded as they did. They see now that disappearing was an act of fear, not strength. Every day since leaving, they've rehearsed this confession in their mind, imagining your reaction, wondering if forgiveness is possible after such a long silence. They've chosen this moment to return because they finally understand the damage secrets can cause to both the keeper and those kept in the dark. Their soul cannot rest until you know what really happened. You were chosen to receive this confession because it belongs to you. The truth has always been yours to hear, even when they weren't brave enough to speak it. Type yes in the comments now to signal you're ready to receive their confession. Signs of their impending return have been appearing in your life already. Have you received messages from mutual friends mentioning their name? Perhaps old photos have surfaced while cleaning, or songs that remind you of them play unexpectedly on the radio. You might sometimes feel like you're being watched when alone. a prickling sensation on the back of your neck, a feeling that someone just left the room when you enter it. These are energetic echoes of their thoughts, focusing on you as they prepare to reappear. Your dreams have become more vivid when they feature this person. They might be trying to speak to you but can't quite form the words. These dreams often leave you with lingering emotions throughout the day, confusion, anticipation, or a strange sense of unfinished business. This person checks your social media regularly now, looking for signs of how you're doing, wondering how their confession might affect your current life. They study your photos, trying to read your happiness levels, your stability, your readiness for what they must share. Their courage builds and fades like waves. Some days they feel ready to contact you directly. Other days the fear of your reaction overwhelms them, but the need to confess grows stronger than the fear of rejection or anger. Strange coincidences keep pushing their memory forward in your life. People who look like them crossing your path, overhearing conversations that mirror ones you once shared, finding objects they gave you in unexpected places. These are not random events, but signs of the universe preparing you both for reconnection. The confession they carry has been practiced countless times, words revised and refined, until they can express the full truth in a way you might understand, if not immediately forgive. If you wish to accelerate this reconnection and receive clarity sooner, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each energy exchange strengthens the path between you and this person, clearing obstacles that might delay their return. Your contribution honors the courage it takes to face difficult truths and speeds the healing that awaits you both. The moment of their return draws closer. Type 797 now to fully open yourself to the truth they bring. This person is actively searching for ways to reach you now. They may have already taken small steps, checking with mutual connections about your life, driving past places you might be, or gathering information about your current situation. You must prepare yourself for what they need to share. Their confession might initially shock or hurt you. The truth they've hidden challenges what you believed about your shared past. Being open to hearing them fully will require strength and patience. The truth they've kept hidden has waited for the perfect moment to be revealed. That moment approaches rapidly as their determination finally overcomes their fear of facing you. You stand at a crossroads of understanding. What you learn from them will illuminate parts of your history that have remained in shadow. It will bring clarity to confusion that has lingered far too long. Your awareness of your surroundings has heightened recently. You notice details you would normally miss. You feel more alert, more present, as if your senses are preparing for an important encounter. This is your intuition, readying you for their return. Their presence in your thoughts grows stronger each day. Memories surface more frequently. Moments you shared together play in your mind like scenes from a movie. These are not simply nostalgia, but preparation for the context you'll need when they confess. You might feel unexpected emotions washing over you, anxiety mixed with curiosity, apprehension with anticipation. These feelings arise from the energetic connection being re-established between you. Nothing will be the same after you hear what they have to say. Your perception of certain events will transform. Your understanding of why they left will shift completely. The story you've told yourself will be rewritten with crucial missing information. They struggle daily with finding the perfect words, the right approach, the ideal setting for this confession that has waited so long to be spoken. Type 333 in the comments now to receive clarity about the past this person will soon reveal. This person's confession involves a pivotal moment from your shared history, an event that you witnessed but didn't fully understand. Their revelation will show that what you saw was only part of a larger truth. Since their disappearance, They've carried immense guilt for both their actions and their silence. This burden has prevented them from building an authentic life. Relationships, opportunities, and joy have all been filtered through the lens of this unresolved past. What they'll share may initially feel like a shock to your system. The ground beneath your memories will shift. But within this difficult truth lies the potential for something neither of you have fully experienced: genuine closure. To prepare for their return, practice openness rather than judgment. The initial hurt of their confession might trigger anger, but moving too quickly to emotion might prevent you from hearing the complete truth they've struggled so long to tell. Have you noticed old photographs appearing at unexpected times? Perhaps items they gave you suddenly resurfacing after being lost for years. These are not coincidences, but signs of energetic reconnection already in progress. Look closely at your last communications before they disappeared. Hidden within those exchanges are clues to what they couldn't say then, but will reveal soon. Words carefully chosen, topics suddenly avoided, questions left hanging in the air. For both of you to heal, forgiveness must be considered as a possibility, even if not immediately granted. The weight of their secret has been punishment enough for many, but forgiveness serves the forgiver even more than the forgiven. The truth they bring will finally free both of you from a past that has quietly influenced every part of your lives. Since they left, neither of you have been fully present in your own lives while this unfinished business remained between you. If you wish to strengthen this reconnection and bring clarity sooner, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering clears the energetic pathway between you and accelerates their return with this life-changing confession. Your contribution honors the courage required for truth, telling, and creates the sacred space needed for healing to begin. Type $9.99 now to prepare your heart and mind for the shocking confession they bring. Their return is now imminent. The person who once disappeared from your life stands at the threshold of reappearing. They have finally gathered enough courage to face you with the full truth. You may feel their presence growing stronger around you, a familiar energy that your body recognizes before your mind does. A sense of someone specific occupying your thoughts with increasing frequency and intensity. They've rehearsed this confession countless times, refining the words, anticipating your questions, preparing for your reactions. Even now, they worry about causing you pain while knowing the truth must finally be spoken. You stand at the edge of knowledge that will rewrite your understanding of the past. What seemed certain will become questionable. What was mysterious will become clear. The story you've told yourself about why they left will transform completely. When you finally face each other, you might feel a rush of conflicting emotions. Show anger at their disappearance, relief at seeing them again, anxiety about what they'll reveal. These complex feelings signal the importance of what's about to unfold between you. Their confession will create a clear line in your life, everything before knowing and everything after. Some truths change us in ways we cannot anticipate, but ultimately cannot regret learning. Their fear of rejection battles with their determination to finally be honest. They question whether they deserve forgiveness, while knowing they must speak regardless of the outcome. You're standing at the edge of revelation. What comes next will alter your path in ways you cannot yet imagine. Mysteries that have shaped your choices will finally be solved. The moment of truth approaches. Years of separation, secrets, and unspoken words are about to collapse into a single, powerful confession that has waited too long to be heard. Type ready in the comments to signal your openness to receive the shocking confession they're bringing you. The confession they've carried so long has finally been spoken. Words that have waited years to be heard have found their way to you at last. You may feel shaken by what you've learned. The truth often disturbs before it settles into understanding. Give yourself time to process how this new information changes the story of your shared past. With this confession, something has been completed between you. A circle that remained open for too long has finally closed. Whether this leads to renewed connection or peaceful separation, both of you can now move forward without the weight of unspoken truths between you. Type truth in the comments to embrace this new understanding and complete the cycle.